Good morning. It is July 29th, and it is the first time I have turned on the camera to vlog in, I think, about a year. At least, I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Basically, the longer I don't do this, the longer I won't do this. And I have kind of like concluded that if I avoid a task, I am the kind of person who will just continue to avoid that task. So this is me sucking it up and trying again. Coffee, much needed. And this is some sort of pumpkin bread that I bought at the Asian market because I'm lazy and I'm tired, and we're going for sustenance rather than anything else. It tastes like challah with a hint of sweetness. Let me finish rushing my coffee and get ready for work. I have not vlogged for a number of reasons. I think partly the last time I tried vlogging, I was just so sad is the reality of it, but I just didn't want to put that energy out there, and I think I might have said that in another video update. But yeah, things have been interesting. There's been a lot of ups and downs, and I've also just in the moments where I've been doing well and experiencing a lot of joy, I just haven't wanted to record. I've just wanted to live my life and not that I was ever recording myself all the time, but I just wanted to be and enjoy the moment and not worry about turning on the camera except for myself. So there are moments over the last year that I have recorded just for me, but I haven't vlogged them. I haven't really shared them. I haven't I've only posted a few things on my Instagram, and that's been nice. It's been nice to just live for me and not worry about anything else. A lot of this year has been about getting back to myself and what matters to me, and just kind of figuring out where I want to go. I used to joke that I was going through my midlife. My alarm just went off, but I used to joke that I was going through my midlife crisis, and I think now we're in it. I think this is the real midlife crisis, spurred on by, I don't like to say it, but by a vengeful person's vengeful decision that had a resounding impact on my life as they got their revenge on other people. But sometimes the fallout of a situation is that it affects people that were not directly involved in the actual situation. So that's what happened to me, and that's what I've been dealing with for the last year. I guess just burnout, depression, and trying to figure out where I fit in this new reality that I'm in, that I didn't think would be mine, because I thought something very different would be happening at this time. I don't know if today is the day. I need to look back. I probably shouldn't look back. I bet I journaled it, but I probably shouldn't look back. But it was around this time last year when I found out that the job that I had applied to, that was basically the job I was already doing, but at a higher rank and salary, was given to somebody that, for reasons I won't really discuss on this video, but is ill prepared for the job. And I didn't think it would hit me so hard, but it did because it affected me in so many other ways. It like changed so much of my day to day in my life and the people I work with and the culture overall. And it's just been a hot mess of a year. And I didn't think I was that attached to a role. And I wouldn't say it's the role necessarily, but it's like everything that came along with the role and the environment and all the other little things that happened and went wrong. And there's a lot of change and not in the most positive way. And the environment was very negative, and it really just had a big effect on my overall mood and sense of like well-being and I guess safety, even in terms of like stability and my job and all the thoughts surrounding that. But yeah, life has been lifing. I'm trying to get back to normal. They do say that burnout takes twice as long to like get out of as to get into it, and I was already like going in and out of a state of burnout for the last few years. So I think that's where we are, and I think that's why it's taken me so long to get here. Same thing for writing. Writing has not been the same that it used to be. I am in the final proofread, but I've been saying that for a long time because for a long time I was not proofreading. For a long time I was not really actively writing. I would like sit down to write and I just couldn't wrap my head around it. And same thing is happening a little bit to a degree now. I can only get so much done, and I have been hard enough on myself about it, but it's just the reality. Like when so much of my energy is going to just figuring out like how to live at this point. Like writing has taken a backseat. It hasn't like fully stopped, but it's not where it needs to be in order for things to move forward. I was cautiously optimistic earlier this spring that I would be able to finish and like put it out by the fall. But that was like a moment of like, hey, maybe I can do this year. I don't know that that's gonna happen. I genuinely don't know. All my plans were kind of like split asunder as this whole mess happened and as the last year has happened. And then like personal stuff in my life and if you do follow me on Insta, you might know that my mother's cat is basically in end of life care, is really what it is. And that has been a mental toll. She is not handling it well, and she's also not really able to afford the care. And it's a mess. Money has been another like huge issue this year. Like, just me in trying to find, I guess, like, my sense of joy. I did spend more money than I normally would have. This year has been a very bad habit with money sort of year. And then everything has gone up, which I'm sure everybody on the other end of the screen has experienced. Like money just isn't stretching the way it used to, even a little bit more than a year ago. So yeah, that's where we are. But I'm gonna try to be on the bright side today. We're gonna get dressed and go to work and not be miserable, or at least try not to. So that's the plan. These babies are happy and lounging and being silly potatoes. Here we have it. This is what I'm wearing today. It's pantaloons and my arirang jacket because it's cold where I'm going, but hot outside. So this will come on and off. I'm going to grab something to take for lunch, finish taking my supplements, and I'll be out. So very precarious position for lunch. I have chili that I made a while back. It's frozen. So there we go. That is it. I don't have any cuties left, so I need to figure out the fruit situation and the snacks. Flat peach, that'll do. I like to take some sort of fruit as a snack. I don't need like a lot of stuff. It's a short day, but I do like to take some stuff in case I get hungry, in case my migraines start coming on. I need something sweet. So that is that. What else have we got? I think I have like a protein bar in the bag, so we'll be good on that. I have my water bottle in the car. So I'm all good. I'm gonna grab my bags and head on out. We say goodbye to these babies who get to enjoy being comfy on the couch for the rest of the day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Now I get ready for the hour-long drive to the other campus. So I'm gonna enjoy this. It's been a long time since I've had to do this on a daily basis. So at least there's that. That is the one perk of all the changes this year. I moved to a different location and I do not have to drive for like an hour and 15, hour and a half sometimes on a daily basis. I do it once a week. Sometimes not at all because I don't have to go every week. So it's a perk. I just have a nice long drive. And air conditioning will be blasting the whole time, obviously. Driving for an hour is much nicer when you don't have to do it regularly. Not counting my detour, it was like maybe 45 to 50 minutes to get here because there's no school, obviously, and that's definitely a favor in this drive. I did go to Target. I did take a little stop. I bought coffee and a couple of other things. Some of value, some of pleasure and joy, but you know, it was just a small trip. It wasn't like I went crazy or anything. It's fine. I bought a Pokemon folder. So I'm heading home now. It's pretty early afternoon, so when I come here I usually try to leave at a decent hour before traffic builds, so I'm heading out now. It is like 3:40. See how long it takes me to get home. Hello. Hello, little girl. Let's get you two fed. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, hi. Good boy, Fig. Okay, time to feed these children. I have to give them their dinner, put put down all my stuff, and change to go work out. I worked out at home though, so it's not like I have to go anywhere. But it was an hour-long drive. Exactly. I left at 3:30. I thought it was 3:40. 3:30, it is 4:30, and now we live our life. Time to work out. I'm going to do a Nourish Move Love program that I've been doing. It's the Max 20, and I've been enjoying that. I've been trying to get back to lifting heavy. It's been a while, but we're making good and slow but good progress. One of the gifts I got for Christmas was these adjustable weights that go up to 25, and then I have like my old weights that are a variety, and then I have the thing that turns the weights into a barbell. So that has been nice to have. Most recently, I received this one, which is the kettlebell that also goes up to 25 pounds. Not a super sweaty like set or anything, but it was in ab, like core, like standing core with weights and like accessory muscles. So this was a calf and core workout. I feel good. It is one of those things where I was tired and I could have just skipped my workout, but I am trying to stick to this plan. This is also part of my whole like coming out of depression and burnout is remember who you are and do the things you loved. And trying to get stronger was a thing I loved, and I'm trying to get back to it. This is the second round of this particular plan that I'm doing. So it's a 10-day plan. I don't do it every day. I do it like 2 to 3 days a week, depending on how my weeks pan out. And then on the other days, I will walk because I was running and then I injured myself yet again. So my leg is kind of messed up from various injuries that I've had over the years. So I don't know how this one happened, but my heel has been in pain a lot. So I haven't run since like April. Yeah, like maybe early May. I thought I was getting better, and then I did something stupid and hopped around, and then it triggered the pain again. So I'm trying to be gentle with my feet, and it looks like it might be like calf related. There's some calcification in there. Like I said, I've had a lot of injuries. I am 1, active, and 2, accident prone. So that is a bad combination, but I am feeling a little better. I'm doing like a little standing situation here. Yeah, I feel like I'm gaining strength and slowly recovering like the habit of lifting on a regular basis. I'm gonna go wash up, take a shower, clean up, and then make dinner and do some little crafty bits before I have writing group tonight. And my last box. Did you get cookie in your eye? Yes, I bought this box. The one you got me is long gone. It's time for bed. Time to journal. Time to read. Time to sleep. Good night.